All right. Cool.
Is my keyboard coming? I gotta restart my crisp.
Yes, it is.
Crispy. Crispity crackly.
What is
Crunchy
crisp?
too. It's the noise canceling
AI noise.
plugin that Discord uses, and that some other things use too.
Oh, okay.
Nate, did you change your name to Bard Sama?
Yes, in the server.
Oh my god, you did. Shit, that's pretty good.
Oh, actually, I got a better one.
Weber, yes.
Oh my God, Senior Poo Poo is live. D&D.
What?
You heard.
Whoa, can't believe this.
Whoa. Who's that, and why are they so handsome?
Who's that Pokemans?
Pokey person.
It's a bitch.
It's true, though. Retweet.
Retweet. Get out of here.
So let me know when you guys are ready to introduce your characters to each other, and then I will guide you through the beginning of the session.
Sure. Who wants to go first?
I'll do it.
Go
So-
for it. You're at the top of the list.
You would have met the Dragonborn, known as Gustavir Emberscale, possibly on his travels. He has claimed to be the descendant of the great Ishanese dragon Tatsuno Rai, as well as having seen him at Waterdeep, being the descendant of the great bronze dragon Thunderfang, as well as just seeing him in Eberron as the descendant of the great dragon Lightning Railer. The one who's very magnificence inspired, the Lightning Rail.
Railer.
You
I
have no
barely
idea
know
if he's-
her.
Yay, there you got it. But yes, he's a bard who's most known for playing the Dragon Skull harp, and that is a very real thing he's got. And he's currently performing at a venue near the palace. You probably would have met him because of various connections, aka his numerous debt collectors who are always a couple days behind him. Oh yeah, he's also a bronze dragonborn who looks like he has a green tarnish on his scales. Big.
Love it.
That's all.
So he's tarnished?
Yes, he's foul tarnished.
Nice.
But does he have maidens?
He is maidenless.
Maidenless.
That's so very, very sad.
You know what? I am going to roll for maidens.
Are you rolling a 1d1?
34.
D100.
Oh,
What's the
Yeah.
ruling?
clearly not a high
gonna
value tarnish.
He's not completely maidenless, but he's also, you know what? I'm gonna say he typically considers himself too busy for maidens most of the time.
Oh.
Usually, with lizard folk
Oh, he's a Tarcel.
or dragonborn.
Look, it's not tarnish, it's patina, okay?
Very demure, very dragon. Oh,
like
that's
it.
me.
Really beautiful.
Next.
Alright.
I'll go next. Oh, do you want to
No,
go?
no, go. Please, please. Let me think about my character more.
Alright, if you do that. Alright, this will be the introduction for Gadwin Thundergilt, displaced nobleman of the disgraced Thundergilt clan. He refuses to elaborate on why his noble house is disgraced, or where exactly they are from in the old country. But he claims that he has been exiled and ostracized by his family, until he alone, by his own hands, can reclaim or remake their fortune, which he will do by any means necessary. He is a brilliant intellect, the strength of his mind matched only by his deficit in funds and wisdom. 90% of his studies involved one thing and one thing only, the blade.
My God, we're all just different halves of a separate edgelord weeb.
Yes.
We have
Yeah.
don't have a little bit of rogue. We have to.
It's great. I love it. Yeah. Everybody just dip one level in rogue, just for no good reason.
Everyone dip one level in edgelord.
It's perfect. No, Gadwin walks around everywhere he goes, wearing an old, kind of rusted up Houndskull helmet, which he insists is cursed to never come off of his head. So you have never seen him without the helmet, except maybe when he opens the visor to eat or drink. But then he insists that he is magically compelled to lower it in place once again, and leave it there. Whether it's truly cursed or whether it's simply rusted shut and strapped extra tight to his head, the world may never know.
Interesting. Fun. You guys have worked with my character before. Her name is Mimi. From when you look at Mimi, you see that she is covered in this very, like, knapsack yellow, like, what is a knapsack fabric? What is that? Is it just
Burlap?
wool?
Well,
Yeah, like
canvas?
a burlap sack.
Burlap?
It's very, very fainted yellow, and you've never seen her face before.
Ooh.
On her face, really, you just see what looks like very, very poorly drawn on eyes and a very jagged smile with the strange ears that are a part of the burlap sap. All of it stitched very poorly together. The sack very much covers the entirety of her body, and she usually just carries around a small patch, or a small pack, and a small backpack. Not much is known about Mimi, but you know that she's very much a recluse, and everything she tends to do just very eerie, and just makes your spines shiver.
Oh my god, a goth.
And I will now post a picture of her in the group chat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Dude!
BBQ!
Her full name
10 out of 10.
is Mimi Ikwa.
10 out of 10 wood rail.
It's really
10 out of 10 lightning rail.
Oh
Oh
shit.
my god.
That's incredible. I love it.
You don't even have a species for this guy, do you?
We just want human to keep it simple.
Alright, I'll add human just really quickly here.
Already added it to my stats, but
Nice.
Cool.
Did you go variant human for the extra feet?
no, I don't think I've ever done a feat in my life.
Alright,
Whoa.
so you're all at your little hideout, your little headquarters, the good old HQ. Somewhere in Ishen.
You mean
in an
a
undisclosed location.
a Mimi HQ?
Yes. A mini HQ.
We're in a mini
Uh,
cafe.
You have all been approached by a mysterious individual. If I can find it. Hang on. Network planet, NPCs. This mysterious benefactor
Yeah, Ben.
has reached out to you. Posted in the chat.
Mysterious.
Yeah, it is distinctly a female of some sort of beast folk. but she basically said how, as after Aurelius has completely conquered and unified Zansuria, it's becoming very obvious that as soon as he has begun his, after he has returned, actually not even after the thing. It's actually after he took his hiatus to complete his tutelage at Strixhaven when he came back. He has already begun a subjugation of the Tiefling in Azamar, and has also decided to, and has also began setting his sights on perhaps expanding the borders of Zansuria into the neighboring countries and across the Vale, and leading to Emperor Jisan Nikota becoming increasingly paranoid that their country is next, and has begun stockpiling provisions and instituting martial law, preparing for war. This benefactor has come in, and she says, "I know a way to stop the war." I need your
Oh,
help.
how droll! Ending the war was such a simple thing? Brilliant! Do tell!
I don't believe it.
Your mouth.
What?
Please.
I like how you. I like
Tell
how
us
it sounds
more
like you're
about this
talking into a
war.
tin can.
Oh, did you get that from my slapstick shit idea?
If it works, it works.
Yeah. There is an artifact that was given to the Emperor from an excavation in neighboring Dragonlance. They gave it to him after studying it at the university, proving that it had no value to them. However, ever since the Emperor has had it, he's been growing increasingly paranoid, and constantly saying that something horrible is going to happen. I believe that if we remove this artifact from his possession, through either subterfuge or either through subterfuge, force, or deception, we can prevent this war from coming to a head.
Well, that's all I needed to hear. How much do you need for such assistance?
How much do I want? How much do you want? 10,000 gold to each of you.
Oh,
Sold!
What?
I think that's
Are you
more than I've
serious?
seen my entire life.
Dead serious. This country means a lot to me, and it would mean a lot if I could see it in one piece before the Golden Sage annihilates it off the face of the map.
This would be the most we
Mhm.
make from any adventure we've ever been on.
Yes, you must really believe this.
I know it.
My goodness.
Well,
So-
in that case, do tell us what we're looking for and where we might find it.
So she describes the item as a rather long, pointed, metallic object that almost resembles, after she describes it for a minute, roll me an insight check, everybody.
Cool.
Ooh. I don't know why I got dice.
Also,
I got all the
actually,
things
I
right
don't
here.
think Stefan's introduced his character, so we'll do that in a second.
Oh shit!
Oh
Yeah,
no,
we
we're
need
doing
some
it
fun.
after you guys move out.
Is that relevant?
Wait, what did you say to roll?
Is there a bit involved? Okay.
Insight.
It's gonna work with how my character.
Oh my god!
Oh wait, I thought I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, whoops.
So, Brandon Gadwin,
Mm-hmm.
you realize that what she's describing is basically a very large needle. Sewing needle. But it also seems to be extremely magical in origin, but its origin has not been determined.
Hmm.
Ah, so it looks like you're trying to stitch the threads of fate, I see.
Is that your game?
You could say that.
But it sounds like a sewing needle.
We don't know what it is. Nobody knows what it is.
But it's
something.
provocative.
It's something, and it's been driving the Emperor insane ever since he had it.
It gets the people going.
But did it throw off the Emperor's groove?
The Emperor has no groove.
I
anymore.
believe it gave him a new groove, from what
Yes,
I've
sir.
heard. He used to go bip boop bop, but now he goes bop bip boop.
So,
Mhm.
where's the
What?
So you're saying, by doing this, we could potentially... This could be what gets Nakota their groove back.
Yes, and the entire groove of the.
This could be how G-Sun
the
gets his
Empire.
groove back.
Yes, exactly. That's what I believe.
A small fortune and a chance to save our homeland?
Nah. I assume we're sitting around a table or something. Gadwin stands up, like slams his hands down on the table, and he's like,
By the gods, I'm in.
This sounds too good to be true, but I'll play along for now.
I've been in since you said 10,000. That's such a worthy sum of a great descendant of a mighty dragon such as myself.
Ah, yes, and you are such a
Yeah.
mighty dragon. We
Yes.
all believe you.
Nate, you can tell that Gadwin is also smirking at you through the helmet at the mention of the money.
Yes, but ignore my uncle. He's a bad dragon.
Get out.
I
Nice.
heard he's been casted live. I don't know what I was doing with that.
Ah, yes,
Yes, and
I've
he's
heard of
always
that
swimming
toy
in the
company.
river. Mhm.
I purchase from them
Yes.
frequently.
Yes, and he's always swimming in the river. That bad dragon is always streaming.
Get out.
Jesus
So
Christ.
she takes out a piece of paper,
Quite the
And
stroke, I
it-
must say.
and it's this. And you immediately realize that this is the blueprints to the entirety of the Jade and Ivory Palace.
Whoa!
Looks small.
What is this, a
Well, you
palace
should-
for ants?
Damn it! Why?
I heard they have a
I-
queen there.
Whoa!
I saw you saying that from like a mile away, but it's still.
Yeah.
Caught you off
As,
guard.
as soon as the mention of it being small, it would have to happen. No, that's.
I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just it's so funny.
Nah, dude, it's good. It's good.
Yeah. So these are the plans. These were the drafting plans for the palace before it was erected, several hundred years ago. Nothing has changed. It was designed to be perfect. It has remained perfect.
Wait, where is this?
Oops.
It's in the actually. Good question. Let me bring you to the big map as soon as I get it. Oh, actually. Huh. I don't have it anymore. So let me go ahead and bring it up. Let me just go ahead and post it in. Here.
It's my favorite word from a DM, just saying I don't have it anymore.
No, I mean, okay. I didn't. I was gonna transition to a new map in the game that you guys could see.
Oh.
No transitioning in my Christian Minecraft server.
No, so Ishan is on the right. So the capital is Akio, and that is where the
Firebolt.
that is where the Jade and Ivory Palace is.
Okay.
There is a river between it and Dragonlance.
Oh, okay. You did post them in Discord.
And where are we currently again?
I don't know. Where do you guys want to be?
I don't know. Is it relevant?
Not really.
Are we just
I
in the
wanna be
basement? Are we just in the basement of a seedy tavern somewhere?
The seediest, the sleaziest, and downright the cheesiest.
Oh God,
Jeez.
the cheese is starting to smell.
Limburger.
Mm. Or only some sort of rat. This might be enjoyable.
Or a spy fox.
Well, it seems that our current establishment has outgrown us, or rather, we've outgrown it. We must shed ourselves of these old scales and get moving to Akio. I think I should be able to get us aboard, or at least the high venue meeting.
That'd be perfect.
Alright, so from here, you guys should discuss among yourselves how you want to tackle this. If you want to try to sneak in, full-on assault not recommended, or try some other way to get it.
I feel like we should full-on assault. Something is telling me that is the perfect option.
I agree.
Oh,
No.
you two are always so grand in your ambitions, but I, for one, don't want to have to kill so many innocent guardsmen. Even though I could do so with one mere swing of my sword.
Of course, of course.
I do
One
say, as
time-
much fun as it sounds like bringing other people into the darkness, I think maybe we should bring ourselves into the darkness and sneak our way in.
Brilliant idea. I remember this one time I was sneaking through the abyss itself, and there I had been lost in the maze, and I had outwitted even the great Baphomet in his own domain.
Wait, the last time you told that story, I thought you had outwitted Asmodeus.
Oh no! Asmodeus isn't in the abyss. He's a devil. I think.
It should be worth noting that neither of these creatures have ever been seen in the last fucking 500, 600 years.
Exactly. That's what makes it so perfect.
It's perfect.
The only time anybody has gotten any sign of these is when Harold Halfswine issued forth Asmodeus' voice right before getting fucking murdered by Black Lightning.
God.
Yep.
Black lightning.
Grease lightning. But
Actually, what if... Oh, no, please, go ahead.
No, I was going to. No, please go on. I was going to suggest we move on, but if you have other details.
No, I was as well. I was going to suggest, Gustavio, what if we were to secure you a venue near or at the palace, perhaps for some sort of grand show in the honor of the Emperor? We, the rest of us, could pose as your roadies or groupies, something of the sort. Perhaps we could sneak in that way.
Marvelous plan there. Good gad.
I do
Gives you a big
have.
ol' hearty slap on the back. But what are you saying, Isaac? Sorry.
No, go for it.
I was done.
I do have quite a way of grabbing people's attention, even if it's not preferable.
Which way is that? Are you talking about the thing that you do?
Yes, I can scare the shit out of people if.
Yep. You could scare most people if they get a peek at you.
I'm gonna.
Gross. Stop.
All right.
If they don't
Disgusted.
want to get them on, if the people don't want to get on the train, do you Pokemon?
Eh.
On the train. Wait. Where are we getting? Where are we herding onto a train?
Oh, just the one. Oh, just the one that goes between the one that goes between Krituk and Port Zuru. The one that just turned into a fucking dude. Oh God, it's the train.
Yeah.
I am
But
upset.
What?
What's
What
up?
is it?
Chew pun.
This Pokemon pun has killed me because I couldn't make first, and I'm sad.
Killed you because Mimikyu's a ghost type.
True.
But in any case, darling, there's probably some weirdo out there who would probably try to ride you.
I can't. Why did I do this to myself?
Well, after you say that, the mysterious benefactor says, "I'll leave you guys to it," and she left. Oh, and she gives you a location to meet back up again
Okay, I was about to ask.
when the deed is done.
Wonderful.
The actual location of which is not very relevant, so we'll just be there when this is
Yeah.
all said and done.
Exactly.
Nice.
Wonderful. Let's go search near the palace for places I can perform, where I can bestow people with my amazing musical talent. I'm gonna.
It's also
nap
worth
one.
mentioning that in the Emperor's paranoia, he does not leave his palace grounds for any reason whatsoever.
Okay.
Oh, unfortunate. You must.
We
not-
must. I think we might have to bring the entertainment to him.
Of course. I'm certain that Tatsu no Rai is a great legendary figure in his house, and did I mention that I am his direct descendant? Oh, such worthy blood coursing through my veins.
Yes, and
Many
someone
times.
as noble as you must have no issue getting a audience with the king.
Of course, I'll write to him today. They'll send it by Raven or whatever bird is used in these parts. I don't know. My ancestors must have ate a good number of them, and hopefully it's serving enough advance notice.
Hey, Stefan, what's your character doing right now?
I'm just waiting for you guys to leave.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
Do you guys do the leave?
Yes, we.
Take your leave.
Yes, I
we
believe
go.
you're looking for a Craven Knight who can deliver that.
Raven Knight.
Oh.
Yep, Corviknight.
Ah. See, I was just gonna say something like a
I don't get it.
speckled sparrow or something.
It's a Raven Pokemon.
It's a Raven, yeah.
Marvelous.
Damn it, now I just want to make Pokemon puns. Fuck, why did you do this to me?
No, you're the one who brought in this character.
Yeah,
Ditto.
I wasn't planning on making Pokemon puns.
That's your first mistake.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't have to be all jiggly tough about it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No.
I leave!
Maybe we can maybe we can throw these out before Isaac has to sock somebody.
Hmm.
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw you out the window.
Hey.
Tension is so bad. The tension to get you guys to finally leave is making me so squirmy. I'm about to explode.
Hey.
I'm. Boy, don't like that one.
I don't know, that one kind of made me wheedle.
Oh my god.
Hey, can you guys just hurry it up before I have to get up and go Caterpie?
We get off the train.
Please,
Okay.
Ben, the train, help us.
Hold on, do I still have that song in here?
Oh god.
Battle music. No, I don't. Okay.
Wait, does this work? No, it doesn't.
What?
Nothing.
We make our way to the direction of this building.
Okay, I will say that. Do you guys set up any? Do you guys use your various wiles and guiles to set up an event beforehand, or you just say fuck it and head over there?
Well, I would like to, at the very least. How long do we have? Actually, this is a good question.
Like IRL time?
No, like in-game time.
In-game.
When do we want to like have this happen? When do we have a deadline?
I consider so the deadline is. Oh, good question. Let me do something here.
Like,
He's
because if
doing
we can
something.
spend some time staking out the place, I think that would be
pulling his
good
clock
for
out.
us. He's pulling his clock.
You
He's pulling
you
his
have-
clock out.
you have a total of 89 days
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
before the 89 days is basically what she said before the Emperor would formally preemptively declare war on Zansuria.
89 days. I do believe this gives us plenty of time to watch the building and, you know, find a few flaws and see what the guards do.
Okay. How do you want to stake it out?
Let's see if anything I have is very, I would turn to Nate. How do you say your person's name? Quasar?
Gustavior. You can think of it being similar to Gustavio.
Gustavior. I'll turn to Gustavior. Gustavior,
Yep. Yes, darling.
I do believe we have some time. Maybe you could set a tent out front, close to the building, and use that as some form of distraction while the rest of us just kind of monitor the guards' rotations and all the outposts they tend to walk around during the nighttime.
Brilliant idea. Smacks you on the back.
Do not touch me
That's
again,
a
or I will
great-
hurt you.
Apologies. Like he goes to do the smacking motion again, but then like stops like 2 inches away from touching. There, getting some practice in to make sure I don't. Makes a loud clap. I'm going to go get a tent. Surely that can't be difficult to find around here. Just lean into Gad. Do we still have those piles of clothes that we could maybe stitch together?
Yes, absolutely. I never got rid of them.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you, good man.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky for you, I do believe we did pass some tents in a day ago.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind if a couple of poems went missing.
Good.
Ooh.
We're gonna start making that tent and having some early performances just to get some crowd attention and giving us a basis for, yeah, like Isaac said, studying guard patterns.
All right, Gustavior, roll me a performance check.
Excellent. That's a 24.
You wow the crowd, and despite the high alert that the palace guard has been on, you have surprisingly managed to, what's the word? Ingratiate yourself among them pretty well for the time being. Now I need the rest of you all to roll a stealth check to make sure you are not seen by the guards, or make your presence highly known.
How do I change my
in the same
proficiency?
area?
My
How do you change your what?
My proficiency. It's at a +1. It should be +3.
Let me go to your character. Also, so Athos, what are you doing now that they have left the area? Stefan.
Oh, you didn't say who. You just say you were just.
Athos.
No, he said your character's name.
Oh, I forgot his name already.
Well, now.
Wow.
That's funny.
All right, so I'm gonna go up to the Dragonborn person as he's setting up his tent. Wait, is he the one that's setting up the tent?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, he's gonna just. You see this hulking lion is just walking up to you. And your first instinct is to be on your guard, but you look at his face and he looks very jovial. I believe that's how you pronounce it, right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna hold up a clawed hand and he's gonna say, "Peace upon your path, travelers. The winds carry new scents and unfamiliar stories. May your shelter raise steady and your spirits remain unshaken. Do you need strength or silence? You have both in me."
Ah, great! Your might and power have been heard of across the lands, whoever you are.
Oh, I doubt that you have heard of me before, and I would be surprised if I'm known across these. I'm simply known as Athos, and that's all you need to know.
Athos, great.
Seems too sweet for us. Oh. This is the group, right?
Yes.
So,
Because I forgot to introduce me, or say it was my turn to be introduced.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm a silly boy.
I say, what interest do you have in joining our cohort of colleagues? Athos?
I'm sorry, can you remove your helmet? It's difficult for me to understand what you're saying.
Unfortunately, I may not, my friend. It is a magical curse that that has befallen me. A curse befell me years ago. After my father, the great Gadwick Thundergilt, angered a witch and her cohort and coven. They cursed my family to lose our fortunes, our name, and our handsome good looks.
Can I interrupt you for a moment?
Of course.
As you're explaining this, Athos is gonna grab your helmet, without your consent, of course, and he's slowly start pulling up.
It does not come off. and it doesn't come off, and Gadwin just takes a step back from you.
I appreciate your efforts, my new friend. But again, they are for naught. It
Well, have
simply
you thought about-
will not come off.
Punching it off, and he starts cracking his knuckles.
I have, believe it or not, many a mending spell was cast upon my forehead.
But I doubt that they ever had my strength to try to crack that helmet, and he starts flexing in front of you.
Truly quite the show of strength. But alas, it will not work. I've been hit in the face with a sledgehammer to no avail.
I should know. I held it.
As Gadwin says that, he reaches up and sort of scratches. He's like as if he were scratching his head. He just kind of like picks at the what do you call it, the joint, the swivel of the visor, which is very clearly very, very rusty.
Well, I'm just a simple traveler, and I see that you all are setting up shop. Is it right if I can tag along with you all? Because I'd rather travel in a pack than by myself.
Oh, it would be my utmost pride.
Wait,
Hmm?
we must ensure that we are in the company of like mind with you. We must ensure your loyalty and dedication to our noble cause.
What
I
cause
just
is
leave-
that?
Gavin will like hush his voice. He'll lower his voice even further and just get even more muffled as he leans into you and whispers,
Saving the Empire.
Shaving the Empire?
Shaving the Empire.
And he starts messing around with his dark brown mane. He's like, do I really need to shave?
No, not you. The Empire.
Why do you want to shave everyone?
No, we want to save the Empire. I'm suddenly behind you, whispering in your ear.
Your accent is very interesting, Athos.
Thank you.
"We'll shave everyone, especially the Emperor. We'll shave him from his own action."
Well, if it comes to saving the Empire, I would love to pledge my loyalty to this band of interesting characters.
Excellent.
Insight
We
check.
just- Yes.
Okay, roll that insight check. I don't.
I'm not deceiving you.
Cool.
How about this? How about since you're not deceiving them, Athos, can you go ahead and roll a persuasion check since you are speaking the truth?
That's a 19.
Ugh.
Cool. So I'm going to do this backwards. Since you rolled a higher persuasion check than they rolled their insight check, that means that you have successfully persuaded them, and they truly and wholeheartedly believe that you truly and wholeheartedly wish to assist them on saving the kingdom by stealing from the Emperor.
He sounds like
so good.
he is ready to help us. Let's tell him everything about our plans right now.
I agree.
Yes, I agree.
From miles away, you can hear the mysterious benefactor groaning.
Because she now has to pay 10,000 more gold.
Yes.
First thing I say. So we're getting paid 10,000 gold each to do this, right? There's like a
That's
needle,
what our contract says.
That is what we were told.
a needle object,
A
right?
giant needle, yes.
And we're trying to save it. We're trying to steal it because it tends to make people act irrationally, from what I'm hearing.
By the sound of it. But even as it might stitch or unravel the mind, I don't care if it can so what. I'm still a rock star.
Wow.
What?
Okay.
I feel like I just had a stroke.
I think I did have a string. Anyone smell a toast?
That's my butter toast.
Close enough.
What do you guys mean? It was just such a good speech, I couldn't help myself. Never mind. I think it's funny.
It was very funny. I'm just angry.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I understand.
That's me anytime that Telly opens its voice.
Yo, let's go. I love that.
God, this is just like different Telly. This is buff Telly.
Oh my
Oh, what do you mean Telly was so buff?
Y'all never imagined Kelly being buff.
Telly was never buff.
I kind of just imagine Telly as round.
Telly needed a buff.
acid.
I
Telly,
just imagine Telly like the portrait.
Mhm.
He was plump and juicy.
Telly was very round. Yes, I agree.
Perfect for soup.
All right. Okay. So we are setting up.
So, saying on what?
We are setting up your little tent thing so that half of us can start monitoring the guard positions and whatsoever,
Yep.
whatever.
And I've ingratiated myself pretty well with some of the guards already. According
As
to
you
Ben.
as you keep doing like public shows as well, I want to start assisting with like extra stage effects, like using dancing lights and what's it called, dancing lights, enlarge, reduce, and things like sword burst and creating bonfires for like pyrotechnics and
Yep.
such.
The thing
And the stage shows just keep getting more elaborate.
Yep, I'm also joining in with some minor illusion and silent image, and as kind of the big ending for a lot of the series, as the big pyrotechnic thing, I do my lightning breath weapon into the air.
Oh my god, and then I shoot a fireball up to where the lightning terminates.
Beautiful. Roll me another performance check at advantage.
Nice.
Oh yes.
That is beautiful.
There you
That's
go.
funny.
You have done such a good job throwing on this beautiful performance. That word of your achievements and feats has reached the Emperor himself. A guard comes to you, and during one of your performances, and actually asks you directly if you would put on a show for the Emperor.
Oh, my good soul. I would be honored to perform for the great emperor of this fine nation. Do tell me the date of such an exquisite occasion.
And then he tells you the day, and the day happens to be the day before the formal preemptive declaration of war.
Oh fuck, the 89th day.
Nice.
Or 87th
That is the
day.
only day he
80th
has
day.
available on his busy schedule.
God. I can't believe he scheduled one day of downtime before declaring war.
Man's got his priorities straight.
You know what? Honestly,
Dawn
yeah,
of a new day. 2,064 hours remain.
Oh jeez.
All right. So, is there anything else you guys want to do before I actually fucking begin this shit?
I guess we probably just keep staking out in the
Uh,
meantime as well.
I would, while we're staking out, I would also specifically look for maybe like any alternative entrances. Maybe if they had like a sewer system or like pooping sewers, something like that.
The way that
I phrased that very poorly, and that's fine.
You have. You want to take a moment?
The sewers and shit, yeah.
yeah, you got the shit sewers, you got the piss sewers, you have the
You got the
vegetable
spit sewers, you got the shower
yeah.
sewers, you got the cum sewers,
you got the vegetable scrap sewers.
you have the torticuli testiculi sewers.
Oh,
You have the rat sewers, you have the alligator sewers.
the soup sewers.
You have the vacuum sewers.
I don't get that one.
Can't forget
Oh,
about
back and
the
so.
snake.
Ah,
Still no snakes. Ooh.
All right. So there are, but the diameter of the pipes is too small for any of you to fit.
damn.
Oh, rude.
Oh wait, what if what about through the use of reduce?
Yes. But also, since the emperor has been in his palace for many days, including 89 in a row, there's going to be a metric fuck ton of royal shit in there.
Raw sewage. Okay.
Raw royal sewage.
Never mind. That won't be a good idea.
And I don't
for
think
the-
I need
for
to
the
tell you
brave,
what
it's a raw
insisting on an
soupage.
Ishinese diet does to your poop.
Oh god.
Makes it very acidic.
Oh,
This
no.
curry is fantastic.
See, the funny thing is, the curry was actually not originally an Ishinese dish. It came from another country, but the country that colonized them actually
Oh,
ended,
no.
it was Dragonlance, and then Dragonlance brought that recipe over to Ishen.
I remember when I wielded the dragon lance.
Jesus. Anyway,
What a harrowing tale.
would you all like to begin?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, before we do that, I'm gonna. My mouse is very insensitive right now. Let me upload it. Okay. So I'm loading the Jade and Ivory Palace before I begin.
Cool.
Okay. I'm gonna just move a couple guys around here.
While we are setting up, since I couldn't find another way into the house, I will probably be the bouncer. I might be small and tiny, but boy, am I spooky as fuck, so people do not want to mess with me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I am gonna start up now.
Woo.
Can you all see everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so the secret to making sure that you guys don't crash when loading a scene is to preload the scene a minute ahead of time.
Hell yeah.
It's all great.
Because there is a preload scene function.
Oh, fuck.
What?
It's all great for me.
Fucking seriously?
No, I'm fucking with
Okay, thank fuck.
you. Sorry, I'm lying.
Ah. No, you're at the backseat. Alright. So
Well,
this
is that a
monster
truth
is gonna come up to you and is gonna say,
Wow, that was
The-
really dumb. Oh my god.
Yep.
The Emperor has requested an audience with you. Please follow us.
What a great honor.
Mimi will stay in the
I'm
back of
so
everybody in everybody's shadows.
Perfect. Stealthy.
On our way to meet the great Emperor Jisan.
So what's great about this guy?
He is the ruler of this beautiful country.
He is. Well, I didn't vote for him.
You don't have to. You don't. I don't know. Do you live here?
No.
Pausing
But-
it for a second.
Who cares who you
so-
vote for?
Actually, I will let you get back to this conversation in just 1 second.
Yeah, of course.
The artifact is right over here.
Oh. We just see it like in a display case walking in or something?
No, but that's where it was on the
So,
The
are
blueprint.
you saying it's like this line thing right here, this golden
Oh,
thing
in this
above it, or
room.
is it? Okay, in that
Mm.
room. Okay, cool.
Okay.
that is where the mysterious benefactor told you it was. All right,
Okay, hold
taking
on.
the pin out. Go ahead.
BRB, I have to go grab food. Ignore me for a little
Oh.
bit.
Oh boy, you know what that means, folks.
5-minute
What?
break.
Oh, alright.
Fine with me.
Yeah, cool.
See you soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, y'all enjoyed it so far.
That's good.
I literally left this very open-ended and let you guys just fuck with it as much as you want because I figured, what the fuck, why not?
No, that's perfect. I mean, we're chilling. It's a one-off. We're goofing. Goofing, gaffing, gabbing, yapping. Having fun. I'm gonna take this time to eat a burrito.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Leave.
Good. So let's see here. We have Nate. We have Stefan. We have Nate doing it for the bit. Stefan. Isaac is not here yet. Brandon is not here yet.
Why would you leave like that? How dare you? You left me alone with Ben.
Isn't that gonna be your living situation soon?
Oh yes.
I don't like the way I said that.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
It's all right. I'm an adult.
Be a police officer.
I wouldn't do that. You're not white.
Oh. I would take my fucking chances. I don't care if I get deported.
What an amazing thing to sit back down and hear. What are we not doing? What are we not doing because you're white? Or because you're not white?
Stefan said, I can't believe you left me in here alone with Ben. To which Nate said, isn't that going to be your living situation soon? To which I replied, oh yes. And Stefan's like, I don't like the way you said that. To which I replied, it's okay. I'm an adult. And then he said, I need a police officer. And I said, I wouldn't do that. You're not white.
Oh my god. Oh. Welcome to hell.
Welcome to hell. Alright, we're just waiting on Mimi.
What about you?
You is not in this campaign.
Wow. What a disappointment.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Good
At
show.
least we're not seeing a wee wee.
Yeah, no, we already established these are the poop sewers, not the, They're really good.
All right, I'm back.
Hello!
Welcome back. Alright. Cool. I'm pausing.
No, you're not.
Let's see.
Oh, damn, you said it. You stopped pausing. That's crazy. Yeah. I think I lost track of myself.
You're underneath my Gustavior.
Oh, am I?
There.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let's see. These guards, they seem like they're still in earshot. They
Yeah.
seem like they're.
Oh, sure, close the doors on me. That's fine. Stefan.
Man, I'm really tempted to just kick him from the session, but I don't want to do that because it will take him literally minutes to get back in.
take minutes.
But
God,
it would be funny.
that's true.
Listen, go for the walls.
My, what a lovely palace this is. The architecture, the craftsmanship, it's all beautiful. And look at that door, how finely crafted it is.
Oh yes, of course. Door.
Damn.
Yes, door. Oh.
Just,
By the way, these guards are still here, just so you know.
Which guards
Right outside the door that you're in front of.
blows?
There you go.
All right.
Do the guards work off of Skyrim logic, where we just put baskets over the heads and they just don't see us stealing shit?
Why don't
I
you
forgot that was a thing
Why don't
you
you
could
try
do.
that?
They give it a shot. Just walk out. Oh, that's what he was trying earlier. He was trying to take the helmet off so that I could see him and interact.
Anyway, folks, if you could please approach the door.
All right, folks, what do we got here?
Which door? There's like 5.
Sure, there are many doors. Oh,
The door by his cursor. I
wow,
see.
what a fine door that is.
Ah, yes. Double door.
Oh, I've seen better and bigger doors.
Attention, men! All hail the great Emperor Jisan Nakota. And I'm gonna pause it there, and I'm going to move Isaac's character up.
Oh,
Put
Get paused
this
upon.
down.
What?
get fucking paused, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm paused. You're talking about my
Okay.
calls?
And now,
Captain Sugotai.
so I'm going to throw this in character info stuff.
Don't do it.
This is. Oh, hang on.
He's doing it. There's no stopping him.
Who's doing it?
This is what he looks like.
Oh my gosh.
It's a Tabaxi.
It's a Tabaxi. Emperor Jisan Nakota.
Can I just call him Jazargo for short?
No.
Okay.
You see a long, very dark brown-haired Tabaxi wearing the regal raiment, which is customary of Ishen in this time period, sitting on his throne with several scratch marks in the arms, made of ivory. I should mention, very smooth, well-chipped ivory with several scratch marks on the arms of the chair, clearly from him gripping it with an intense grip from the extreme anxiety and paranoia he's been having this last year and a half. The Emperor looks upon you and says, "You entertainers, what is the show you have planned for me to put my mind at ease?"
I bow very, very dramatically. Ah, Jisan-sama. We are going to have a very sugoi time tonight. Yes. First, I have my dragon harp right here, and then a marvelous thundering droll of taiko drums played also by myself using this handy dandy tetsubo I have purchased with your lovely coins with the little holes in them, accompanied all across by a wide variety of the best special effects that magic can produce.
Spirit fingers.
I just imagine you like prestidigitation and like a little flash sparks out.
Yeah.
Roll me a performance check.
Alright, you got it. $16.
The emperor leans in a little bit and he says, "Well then, what are you waiting for? Get the show going."
All we waited for was your approval, Your Eminence, and we will be promptly on our way. Come, my dearest roadies.
I'm gonna unpause the game. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Now,
This guy's such a douchebag.
it's incredible. Fuck. Now, is the expectation for the show to just occur right here in front of him, or
Why doesn't your character ask that?
is it? I'm just asking for the clarification on what we were given as.
Yes.
Like-
Okay.
Yeah.
If it was told to you in the past, yes, that was the expectation. Is that the Emperor does not want to leave his palace grounds, nor does he even really feel like leaving his throne room.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay. Marvelous. Well,
All right. For the full spectacular effect of the visual portion of the show, is there a proper angle at which I might sit, whereupon to perform the effects with the use of magic and song? Simply standing next to the performance lead would be unacceptably distracting from the grace and valor of this performance.
The
there-
emperor is going to roll his eyes and he's going to point up to the balcony behind you. And he's going to say, "You can go up to the next floor to unleash your spectacular wizard pyrotechnics."
Perfection. Thank you, Your Eminence.
and then he'll turn to one of the guards and be like,
Would you please escort me?
I didn't know the stairs were in here. I'm guessing it just goes right up. Ah, I'm stuck. I'm colliding with a wall. I somehow got on top of a statue. I just trip and fall onto the statue. No, that'd be incredible.
So
No.
you can't see. I know you can't see them, because what I should have done is I should have fucking removed this area from the second floor. Now that I think about it,
Mm,
just pretend that they're there.
okay,
Okay?
I can see my friends, but no one else.
Our
Oh,
friends.
you can. Good.
I don't know, man. I already fucked. You decide. You fucking tell me, asshole.
Okay. So
Frenemies.
Ooh.
at this
Thank
point,
you.
you now have a member on the second floor.
Hell yeah.
The three of you are in here. Your target is on the first floor near the main entrance.
So at this point, I want to do that thing in like heist movies. Like now that we've gotten up to this point, that like freezes and then like flashbacks to when they're doing the plan.
Perfect.
So once we get Gadwin onto the balcony of the Emperor's palace, and I will be distracting with my performance, with his assistance, of course. Someone's going to need to slip away during the act and get through door to grab the needle.
Hmm.
Now, who should do it? Who is the best at mimics like pitter pattering of feet, but slowly? The sneaking bits.
I think I can do that very quickly and quietly.
Wonderful.
That's
I
perfect.
also know the spell invisibility. Would that be of assistance to you, Mimi?
Oh, of course, darling.
Wonderful. I am going to have to touch you but briefly to cast the spell. I assume I may touch you in that circumstance as long as I indicate when I'm doing so.
Just this once. I'll allow it.
Excellent. This is why we ask now. It is wonderful that we are clear communicators.
I'm so
Remember,
glad you
guys-
learned from the previous mistake you had.
Of course.
Invisibility, consensual invisibility, is sexy, and also we appreciate a lot of transparency in our communication.
And if the spell should end early for any reason, remember that I can also recast it upon you if you can make your way to me. Additionally, if the need arises to get into any small escape routes or perform any feats of strength, I could also enlarge or reduce you.
Okay.
All you
okay,
need to
okay,
do
okay.
is give the signal.
And he'll he'll give you like two signals to give. One is just like a double thumbs up, like pressed together for large, and the other is a double thumbs down pressed together for reduce.
Excellent. In my indication, I will be casting invisibility on you, as I will raise the pinky on my left finger, on my left hand, as I go to poke you with it.
So, for me to become invisible and to walk around sneakily, Gadwin, if you're gonna be the one composing all the fire and the beautiful background, I assume you have to be far away. So just for a little bit, I'm going to scare the fuck out of you. But don't worry about it.
Oh, has this canonically happened before?
Yes. You see, as in that moment, whenever that Mimi has done anything that has shed silver like shivers down your spines, you see that under the giant, like very like the very what was it, the yellow faded cloak that they have throughout her whole body, you see is just like a bunch of like black aura like coming out of it with like
The JoJo menacing symbols?
yeah, sure, sure, stuff like that. And it tends to give you a little bit of spooks. And I'll cast a little bit of fear on you, which doesn't do anything, but narratively it will help me.
Now remind me, is there some sort of signal that you can give before you do your thing, so that I can perhaps even slip away to assist you with the doors from above, while the guards are running in here?
You'll notice it when the room grows cold, and you'll be shaking for no reason.
Oh, perfect. Absolutely horrifying. Thank you.
Excellent idea. You are a brilliant woman, if that's how you identify under that stack. I don't know, I haven't looked. Athos, brave mighty lion. What the hell are you doing during this?
Stefan?
Stefan?
Stefan.
Sorry about that.
Very good.
I was talking to my brother real quick. What was on?
Oh, you're fine. We were just asking what Athos was doing during the
In
heist.
regards to performance.
The performance or with the actual stealing part.
We'll go ahead and I'm gonna do both.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do for the Emperor
Mhm.
is I'm gonna do a series of acrobatics and backflips and like showing off the way of the monk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Backup dancer. Excellent.
By the way, I just posted it in chat, but this is what I'm using to... I frighten in a person and then I can teleport to them.
Nice.
When they say chat, they mean game chat, not Discord chat?
Yes.
Mhm. Cool, that's actually a very interesting escape ability to use it on your allies.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's good.
So essentially the way this would look is when it happens is maybe it would just kind of just like turn into just a black cloud and then sink into the ground and appear next to Galdwin. But only you would know because you're on the second building and no one else is there.
Gotcha. Perfection.
Alright, oh, good lord.
Alright,
What
so.
a tired boy. Alright, let's go ahead and you want to act this all out?
Yep. Cut back to the present.
Let's do it.
Wonderful. Godwin's above. Mimi, if you'll join me over here for a quick moment.
Yes,
And as he does that, he raises the pinky of his left hand. Do your bits for the pyrotechnics from underneath these stairs, alright, darling? And as he kind of gestures you under the stairs, indicating like, hey, this is where you're going to turn invisible as your alibi.
Of course. One more thing. I have one more thing I can do. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I copy and paste?
What do you mean copy and
Because you ran
paste?
out of glue.
You should just be able to click the thing and it shows up.
I forgot to add this one. But this is the thing. Before I completely disappear, I would like to help you with your basically assist you with your little
Performance.
performance. And I can frighten a creature but use it as a type of charm instead.
Cool.
So I scare the fuck out of them, but it's a fear boner.
Here, boner.
Good work.
The best kind of boner there is. Being scare roused.
Aroused. All right. I am going to now ask that. You both roll stealth checks to make sure you're not seen by the two guards that are near you while you do this.
Of course. $14.
Mimi,
Working on it. Hey, not too bad. 18.
you both pass and successfully. Mimi, I'm just going to move you. Right, I'm going to pretend you're underneath. And I'm going to mark you as. Let's see here. There we go. All right. There you go. And Gustavio, could you
Yep.
please use your spell slot?
Yep. Right, I forget that's a thing I have to do here. Ba-ba.
Just keep a track.
Invisibility. Cast spell. You are now invisible.
All right, so Athos, please do me a favor, and you can either choose an acrobatics skill check or a performance skill check for your Australian breakdance routine.
I'd rather do
Bro.
acrobatic. How does the 17 look?
The Emperor is amused, but not in his groove.
Well, just like my cousin Stella, we gotta give him his groove back. No, no, I've seen that movie. How Stella got her groove back. Okay.
Oh, I was muted. Fuck, I was saying that's good. Oh,
I'm old.
oh, you're good. Hey, side note, how is the throne room lit?
Each one of these pillars has a light on it. You just can't really see them.
Oh, you meant that kind of lit. Okay.
As Gustavio begins the musical number, I'm gonna start extinguishing the lights around, like dimming the lights for the performance. With
Okay,
Just
okay,
give us
okay.
a little bit extra cover.
Hey, let me see if I can do something here.
In fact, I'll do it using Unseen Servant, so I can just have it walk around and start extinguishing.
How's that looking? Actually, that looks even darker.
That's perfect.
Let's just say it's like that. Fuck it, I can't do this properly.
It's fun.
Yeah.
So, as Athos starts dancing with the initial bit of music. As I'm strumming it with one hand, I then go to one of the sets of the taiko drums, pull the big old tetsubo off my shoulder, and then start drumming on those. Boom, boom.
As Gustavio starts drumming, Gadwin casts dancing lights that begin in his hands and sort of start emanating down, cascading down the stairs before in pairs before meeting up next to on either side of Gustavio and the drum and start like bouncing in rhythm with his drum beats.
Why am I red? No.
Oh god!
I'm ready.
There we go.
Oh, I'm black.
There we go.
The night vision kicked in. I see the demons.
As you do that, you feel a shiver down your spine, and you just hear, "Hi."
All I see
And I'm
is
suddenly
blackness,
behind
man.
you.
Oh,
I don't. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna get rid of this. Fuck it.
oh, okay.
Bro, when I close my eyes, that's where I am without you.
Oh.
Dead.
Sorry, can you repeat the last thing each of you said? Besides the type of thing.
Last was I'm black.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
I
So
said
Stefan over here transed his race.
Whoa.
I had gone from the harp on its own to doing harp and drums, and Brandon was doing effects with dancing lights around me.
Alright, roll me a performance check at
Disadvantage.
advantage.
Oh, yes.
And I just showed up behind Brandon and started to walk away.
Beautiful.
Alright, so Isaac, can you start moving your character then? So I need to know where's she going. That goes up the stairs, by the way. Oh, I guess we're going up the stairs.
R2, we need to be going up, not down.
On the blueprint, did it show?
God fucking damn it, Nate.
On the blueprint, did it show any way down from? Yes, it does. It does show a way down from the upper area back into the foyer. Okay. As Mimi starts making her way back, Dadwin has the unseen servant come back to him and pick up the completely normal stick that he has been using as if it were some sort of conductor's wand, and start waving it in his place.
Okay, and where are you going?
Nowhere yet.
Okay.
Nowhere yet.
Mimi, where are
He's
you
still
going?
pretending to be the one moving.
To the direction we think we saw the needle, which I believe we said it was over here.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and open the top door first.
Alright, head on in.
Waiting for nobody around me, and then, you know, let's do this door,
Okay. Going in?
and then I'll head in. I'll head inside.
Congratulations, you found the poop sewer chute.
Fuck!
No, not the poop sewer.
Alright, then we'll go back.
You found the pee sewer chute.
Jesus Christ.
You found the cum sewer chute.
Oh my
Why
god.
is there a cum? Why is there a cum sewer?
Alright, we'll go with this door right here. Oh, it's locked.
Listen, don't ask questions.
locked.
I don't want to know the answer.
How do you try to get in?
I have a burglar's pack.
Oh, really?
Yes, I don't know if I was able to add it, but yes, I have a burglar's pack, which whatever that means.
That has
Yes.
these tools.
Yeah, that would help me be able to at least try and unlock this.
Okay. So the way that this works is go ahead and roll to use the thieves tools. Since your proficiency bonus is kind of borked, just add a +2 to whatever you roll. Because in order to get an additional proficiency bonus, you need to actually import like a proper class.
Yeah.
So that's why it's not working.
So would it just be a dex?
Good question. Oh, let me do this. Plutonium import. Hang on, let me get you the items here.
I thought it's a roll plus the proficiency bonus, right?
Yeah, hang on. Let me get it for you. So
Because I thought I added it.
So click on it, and yeah, it's dexterity. So click on that. That just popped up in the chat window.
Completely random. They made a porn parody of Doom Eternal. It's called Lust Eternal on Steam.
They sure did.
Wow.
You go ahead and you immediately open that.
I'm tempted to get it.
Fuck it, get it.
I mean, it's only like $3.
And
Why not?
you are in what looks to be a small study.
I'm looking for anything needle shaped.
Well, you look to your left and you immediately see a display case with a very large needle right here. I know it looks like a scepter. It's a needle. All right. So you see a very large display case with a glass cover on top. What do you do?
I would like to check for any triaps or mechanisms that would like sound alarms specifically.
Roll me an investigation.
Do I have that? I do have that.
Oh my god, they have that.
I do
You
not
don't
have
see
that.
You do not see anything that indicates that this is rigged to have a trap.
Okay, perfect. Does it look like it has like something to open it or like a button to press?
There's a key.
Ah,
To
a
open the
key.
display case lid.
Then I'll go ahead and take out my thieves' tools again and unlock that.
Go for it. Give me a roll. Your thieves'
man.
tools. You break your lockpick.
Fuck.
How dare you?
Let's go ahead and put a pin in this and move on to the other guys.
No, my pin broke.
No.
They broke Skyrim style or Oblivion style?
Skyrim.
Damn.
Scott Oblivion style.
So, what are the other three of you doing?
What stage of the performance are we at?
Having a switch between the instruments. I think at this phase we would have started to really up with the illusion side. At this point, I'm probably going to be casting Silent Image, which will break my concentration on invisibility. As discussed. Once we are certain that she would have at least gotten to the area, I will be casting an illusion to aid the performance. You will become visible, Mimi. Do not worry, that is not a sign that anything has gone wrong. Cut back to the present. And now I'm going to cast Silent Image in the form of a Japanese Ryu dragon, bronze scaled like myself, kind of starting to curl up around me and kind of charging with lightning all around it as it slowly spirals up and does a very big nosedive onto the drums, timed perfectly, at least intended to be timed perfectly, with a very loud bonk of the drums.
Right. Roll me either a performance check or an arcana check. But also,
Cool.
roll me
I will make this
intimidation
performance.
Ooh. Hey Ben, are the palace guards who are up here on the balcony, are they watching the show down there mostly? Like for the most
Yes.
part, or where's their attention? Okay. There's something to add then once we resolve this.
Sure.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What?
Okay, my internet cut off for a second.
Oh, I can hear
Did
you.
You're good,
Did my-
you're good.
did my roll go?
I did not see a roll.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It seems I've been booted out because of the internet lapse, so I'm gonna be loading back in.
Okay.
And I can't join as the Fatal. Alright.
shit.
okay.
No, you can. You've been outed.
Okay, cool.
Nice. Then while Nate rejoins, can the tiny servant make its way down Gadwin's leg and out of his off of him to one of these doors to get it open while the guards are watching the show?
Yeah, that's fine. Roll me a stealth check on behalf of your servant.
Sure thing. May I roll with an advantage since they are distracted?
Yes.
Hell yeah! All right.
And also because it's small.
Small, it's just a little guy. Oh god, no. He doesn't have skills.
Yeah.
Any skills listed? I guess it would just be. Would it just be flat then?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have a proficiency bonus, so yeah, I guess it would just be flat. It's the
Alright, I'm in.
three. My goodness. Oh, I didn't. I forgot to roll the advantage. There we go.
Yeah, you open the door.
Nice.
Alright,
So
I'm in.
Alright, let's sit down.
door's open.
Would this performance be at an advantage as well?
Your performance is an advantage, but you also need to roll a intimidation check.
Intimidation, interesting. Okay. So, I'll start with the intimidation.
Okay.
And performance at advantage.
Right. They are not frightened by the dragon whatsoever. They are, in fact, delighted to see it.
Nice.
All right. But as for the performance, now it's a 19.
Well, yeah, that's why I said they're delighted to see it because you rolled high on your.
Okay,
rolls.
okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if that was cool.
Yep, that was 100% intentional.
All right, so we are
Japanese goblin.
Tengu.
Now, is this the is this the climax of the performance?
It's approaching it.
Okay. At this point, can the dancing lights also have like moseyed back up the balcony from either side, and sort of arranged themselves on Gadwin in sort of the vague shape of a humanoid, leading up to when the dragon drum bit happens. At which point, I want to misty step away from where I am, leaving the dancing lights in the shape of a person, and the unseen servant waving the conductor's wand, matching up with it.
Do it.
Nice.
Roll that. Do that misty step for me, please.
Oh yeah, I'd love to. Misty step.
By the way, I do
Failed
have
to
a
place
hard out
measure
at 11:30. You guys can keep playing, but I have to go to sleep.
Oh. Okay.
I have to wake up at 4 p.m. 4 a.m.
Oh, there we go. Whoops. Thank you.
Yeah, don't worry. I think we're actually gonna wrap this up pretty soon.
No,
Just
don't
check,
worry.
close
Just
that door.
I just have to go soon.
No, you don't.
No, don't. Like I said, we're gonna wrap this up pretty soon because I wasn't anticipating this to be a very long session.
Okay.
Okay, so speaking of Isaac, go ahead and do whatever it is you were going to do.
Can I hear the rhythm, like the music and rhythm from outside that are my fellow teammates are creating?
Yes, you can. It's very loud. The doors are open. Sound carries through the hallways, through the open doors.
I'll figure out the rhythm, and when I feel the next beat is going to happen, I'll smash the glass.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
My
Roll me. Ooh, actually, what would I roll for this? Okay, actually, I have an idea. Hey, Nate, what time is this beat in?
Oh my god.
What time?
3/4 time? 1/4 time?
everything is
Yeah,
4/4
I
if you
don't-
try hard enough.
Which of the two would be more fast and exciting?
1/4. Well, actually, no, that's the beats per minute. I'm talking about the timing. So 1/4 time is bum, 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 bum.
Like with the time signature.
Be
3/4 time is like waltz, bum, 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 bum.
it'd be more like 3/4 time, yeah.
All right. So Isaac, roll me a D3.
How the fuck?
The D3 is wild.
/R 1D3.
At least it's not a D1.
Is there a space at all?
It's just yeah, between the /R. And then 1D3. 1D3 is all together, but there's a space. It's a /R space 1D3.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you rolled the highest. That means you succeed. You smash the case open, muffled, just enough with the sound of the beat, and you grab you smash and grab. Roll me a strength check.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Pull this thing off. It lands to the floor with a big thud, and you cut your hand on some of the glass. Roll me a D4 for damage.
Oh no. Is the thud audible from upstairs?
Jesus Christ.
Roll me a D3. Roll me a D3, Isaac. Another D3. It is.
Oh fuck.
I'm going to go ahead and say that we're going to go ahead and switch to the other guys really quickly. We'll get back to you on your next turn, on your next thing. So, moving back to Nate and Stefan, what are you guys doing for the final part of your performance?
So, now that the dragon is there, I'm going to be integrating it a bit more with having it do some sort of dances, kind of figure eights before doing swirling motions as if swimming. Gonna do a bit where I kind of like jump over it hurdle-wise before a few more motions as the drums kind of like beat with each swirl with it, and as a big crescendo, I'm gonna have the dragon like coil around me before like kind of feeding in, making it look like it's charging me with electricity, and with the big long held chord on the harp and a final big smack on the drum, let out that lightning breath.
Okay. All right, roll me one last performance check, please.
Oh, still at advantage or?
Yes.
Oh.
An amazing
Nice.
performance. The guards and the guard captain are very enthused. The emperor, however, has a frown on his face. And he's going to go ahead and give a very lazy applause.
Mm.
He's going to say, well, this was a very pleasurable performance. Now I have to ask you all, how long were you planning on distracting me here as you stole my treasure?
My good Emperor, That is a loaded question, sir. I feel like we must unpack what you are saying.
The dancing lights look offended.
They can't be built for the shape of a person, so...
Exactly.
I just pictured the Finding
How long did
Nemo
you
thing
think-
where all the school of fish just have a sad face.
Yeah, that's it.
How long did you think I would sit here not noticing your friend on the balcony disappearing, or the person that you sent under the stairs turning into invisible to go steal my prized possession? How long did you think you could stay here and keep up this farce and insult me in my own household?
For a few more minutes, actually.
Then I'll give you a few more minutes before I have your lives ended. Please.
I will try to
Finish up.
I turn to Athos. Well, my good man, it seems we have an encore. I haven't dropped concentration on Silent Image, so I smacked the drum again, and it looks like kind of an Oni is prying itself out as well to join in as part of the act. And I'm gonna start performing while thinking of my escape route, which I'm gonna check my spells for that, but I am going to give a bardic inspiration to Athos during this.
Okay.
And
So, I'm gonna pause it
I'm
for
also,
you two. Oh,
yep.
actually, no, actually, no, keep going. I didn't
as a final thing before this, I'm also going to cast Sending. So, and this is going to be to probably gonna be to Gadwin. So, Emperor knows stalling for time. 3 minutes best. Going invisible with Athos, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Grab it and run.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's
You
move.
are a great friend.
Aw.
Is that a code phrase?
Yeah, it means run like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Amazing.
9.
So, Gadwin,
Yeah.
which is
I'm trying
coming.
to, trying to,
go ahead.
I'm trying to sneak down the stairs right now to see if anyone is in the room below.
Oh, a good question. There is one guard directly to your left if you were to go down the stairs.
Okay.
But you can sort of sneak past him because he's behind a fireplace.
Wonderful. I don't know if the stairs are working exactly, but I would like to attempt.
Oh, you know what? Hang on. I don't know why it's doing that.
Sorry. Oh, thank you. So he is.
So now you need to roll me a stealth check here.
Okay. Can I distract him?
By throwing a rock Far Cry style, yes.
Throwing a rock Far Cry style. Actually, hold on. I think I bought something in my inventory that I was going to use as distraction. You know, I wasn't planning on using it. I wasn't planning on using it this way, but I want to try using it. I want to try using the perfume that I've got with me. Just like spraying a hefty amount of it on just like an object off of the table or off of the wall or something, anything that I can pick up, and then just like rolling it past him to try and see if like just a wafting scent will get his attention in the other direction.
Sure.
And if that's dumb as hell, then you feel free to tell me. But let me know if it does anything at all.
Sure. Do it.
All right, I do it. I apply the vast majority of a 4-ounce vial of perfume. I guess to a spoon or something. And just sort of slide it across the room. Or no, I try to underhand toss it to make it seem like it fell out of the cabinet to his left.
Oh, okay. Then roll me a stealth check doing that.
All right.
I didn't know if you were going to do that, if you were just going to spritz it in the air and just pretend.
No. That's 17.
Okay, yeah, it's like cherry blossoms.
Marvelous. I fuck off. I get off through. Close the door behind me.
There you go. Keep going.
I'm trying to meet back up with Mimi. I don't see any guards here yet.
Keep going. Fucking keep going. Keep going.
Let's see. I think at this point I'll drop it. I'll drop concentration on the dancing lights, but keep the unseen servant waving the wand. And I'll cast invisibility on myself before I round the corner. I'm moving in.
Alright.
It's empty. Why is it empty? I make my way in. Is the door open here?
I didn't close it.
All right, perfect. I walk in.
You just see
Negative.
glass on the floor shattered, and a weird needle shifting its weight, trying to be like. It looks like it's trying to fight gravity, but it just something is stopping it, and it can't.
Wait, is that you, Minnie?
Oh, hey. Well, I need your help.
Yes, how can I help? How can I help?
Take the damn needle.
Gadwin, roll me a strength check.
Okay. Before I do, Yadwin picked up the tiny servant on his way through that door. He'll drop it on the floor again. It's just a dagger. It's just a dagger that has tiny little arms and legs that are also daggers. And he tells it that if anyone comes by to just stab him in the
Dagger
ankle.
hands.
Exactly. He gives it the instruction that if any guards come by to just stab them in the ankle and then run. He drops it around the corner and it hides. It hides next to the base of the statue here, and he will try and take the needle from Yumi. So what is it? A strength? Just a
Just
strength
a
check.
strength check, because it's fucking solid metal.
It's fucking solid metal. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
Let's go. You pick that thing up and stow it in your back.
Oh, why is this thing so heavy?
All right. Now we move on to Stefan and Nate. Stefan and Nate.
It's beautiful.
Alright, so, doing a very heavy dance with me, the illusory Oni, and with a thunderstorm and cloud around us with the illusion of silent image. And I'm just going to go over to Athos, building up the Soundsborn more. And right as it reaches that crescendo, I'm going to put my hand on him and cast invisibility at 3rd level.
Damn, okay. Oop. What about yourself?
3rd level allows me to cast it on 2 people.
R.I.P. my visibility.
The Emperor
I mean,
is
that
going
was
to stand up
RIP
and
a while
is going to stand up and is going to say, "Kill them," and they're gonna run around and they're gonna start haphazardly attacking and swinging at the air. And with 3 of you invisible.
No, it's only the 2 of us, because remember
Well, no, Brandon's
I cast
invisible.
Oh, I forgot about that, right.
You are free to leave. The only person who's stuck is Mimi.
I'll look at Gadwin.
Second verse,
Same as the first, and I'll go ahead and you'll see as what look like black tendrils start to crawl out of the bottom of my skirts, and they'll start to crawl around you as you become terrified again. Run.
He doesn't. Gadwin fucking books it.
And then Mimi will call into the corner. Once he or she feels like she is out of a safe spot, you'll once again do the this fun move where if someone is frightened, I can teleport to them.
All right, so
That's so good.
And
Perfect
with
place
that,
to emerge.
you've all made your escape. I'm gonna pretend that this tent is the safe spot. All right, so moving on. Give me just 1 minute. I have to take a leak, and when I get back, I will wrap this up for us. Okay?
Of course.
Okay.
I like it.
Also, as you're running away, your vision just becomes a lot darker, and you see like weird black tendril claws on the your peripheral, and when you turn around, you just see Mimikyu.
Hi, I made it. Thank you for that.
You can see like Gadwin's eyes wide through the visor of the fucking helmet. He's got like the fear of God in him. He's just like, I'm so glad you made it, as he like puts his hands on his knees and like you hear him like heaving in the helmet, like he's dry heaving. He's so scared.
You did well. I think we can be friends.
Oh. You just hear him crying a little bit.
Ah! Gadwin, I recognized your crying. Excellent.
Oh, good, Gustavio. Good, I'm so glad you made it.
As am I. And I presume Athos, I can't see him, of course, but...
Oh.
I'll give as well as I can.
caused it. It's something just happened. I like this. I enjoy this group.
I'm glad
So,
we all made it out alive.
So the game is paused because you're moving to your next You're moving to the rendezvous point with the benefactor.
Hooray!
So the benefactor meets up and she says, "Do you have the needle?"
Oh. Assuming that I
Yes.
still have it, Yavin produces it from a pack.
Excellent. And she hands you a big fat fucking stack of gold, the biggest fucking sack of gold you've ever seen.
Oh.
And she's going to say, "Now all I have to do is find Dare." And then you hear another voice. It says, "It's no worry, Yui. I'm already here." And I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh.
see here, and I'm going to, for those of you who remember, I'm going to show you this fellow comes out of the darkness.
Whoa!
Who's that
Oh,
handsome
that is-
motherfucker?
One of Aurelius.
If you might remember, what?
One of Aurelius's guys.
That is Aurelius's right-hand man, Darius Devereaux.
Oh my.
He's going to say, "It's okay, Yui. I'm already here." It's like, "Oh, Darius, I didn't realize. Believe me, princess. This was already in the works. Now, I assume you have the God Needle." And she's like, "Yes, I do." And she hands it, and she says, "I cannot carry that, Absolov." And then this giant fucking mechanical golem comes out too, and he's going to say, "Hand me the needle." And she's going to hand it to him, and it's going to it's basically going to hold it in both hands, and another one comes out, and he's going to say, "Now, as per the arrangement, here is the non-aggression pact, signed in blood by the Golden Sage." And he holds out a piece of parchment paper with Aurelius' signature written in gold ink. "Now all you have to do is the same." And the princess, as Yui, let me hold up. She takes off her. Where is it? Hang on a second. Character icons. Just gonna take off her hood, and this is what she looks like.
Ah. Striking resemblance.
Yes.
Yep. I mean,
And she's gonna say, "Very well." And she's gonna take a knife and she's going to prick her finger, and she's going to sign her name on the non-aggression pact. And says, there it says, "Then it's settled. In return for handing us this artifact, Zanserea will not attack and invade Ishen and try to annex it." And there's a reply, "And with this, I have betrayed my father, and therefore will be excommunicated and exiled from the land. The Nakota bloodline will be the Nakota dynasty will end with me leaving, as he has no other heirs to pass down to the throne." And she's gonna look to you guys. She's gonna say, "Thank you, adventurers, for helping. Thank you, adventurers, for helping with this. I couldn't have done it without your help. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go." It's like, "Thank you, princess. Now, as for you all, I need to tie up some loose ends. Asimov, killed them."
Gasp.
Gasp. Anything you guys want to do?
Hello?
I'm still invisible.
Yeah, Athos is still invisible, so he's already booked at this point.
And then you're going to hear another voice, and this voice instills more fear in you than Mimi ever could. And it says, "My friend, what makes you think you are getting out of here alive?" And you see a 7-foot-tall man with dark ebony skin wearing brilliant purple robes. And that is where we're going to end the session.
Whoa! What the fuck? No.
Crazy.
Nero, is that you?
No, that was Aurelius.
Oh,
Mimi,
damn.
born to live,
Um.
also born to die.
No. It's okay.
Thank
they
you.
didn't die. They didn't die on screen, so they're still fair game.
There's still chance. Okay. Bye, friends. I have to go to sleep and wake up in 3
Good
hours.
night.
Bye.
Isaac.
These rapscallions will return.